What's up, everybody? It's your boy Perry the Platypus 3, and I'm back again with another Xenoverse 2 discussion video. And today we are gonna be discussing the Saiyan Race, the Saiyan class, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I can't even talk today. The Saiyan class, Saiyan Race, whatever you want to call it. And well, today, since all this Xenoverse 2 hype has been going on, I decided I wanted to talk about what I hope might be in the game, or what I would like to see. I'm not confirming this is in the game. This is mainly just speculation and just like a kind of a wish list. But let's get right into this real quick. Alright, so first thing, Super Saiyan 3. I know a whole lot of DBZ YouTubers have been talking about Super Saiyan 3 and how it wasn't in the last game, and I honestly was disappointed when I found out Super Saiyan 3 was not in the game. I would honestly like to see Super Saiyan 3 in the game, because to be honest, it's not really that hard to include Super Saiyan 3 in the game. All you just have to do is make like the aura like more like fierce or vibrant. I don't know what you would describe it as, but like more than Super Saiyan 2 like it is in Xenoverse, and like add more lightning. I mean, the hair is basically just Super Saiyan 3 Goku hair, because if you've seen Dragon Ball Heroes, where like the male Saiyan and the female Saiyan and pretty much all of the other characters that are able to go Super Saiyan 3 like Vegeta and Trunks, they all have the same hairstyle, so it's not really that hard. Like right now, as you can see, my created character has turned Super Saiyan 2, and you see how like his aura is like, for Super Saiyan 3 it should be more like, the aura should be like more surrounded, like it should be more vibrant, or I don't even know how I'm gonna describe that, but you know what I mean. And let's see here, yeah, hair standing up. Like, you know how like in Dragon Ball, both in the anime and the manga, you have like whenever somebody turns Super Saiyan and their hair stands up? This was completely lacking in the Xenoverse 1. It really was, and that's something that needs to be in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have that in there, but that needs to be in there, hands down. Like, I'd rather they work on that before adding Super Saiyan 3. Matter of fact, I would rather have hair standing up than Super Saiyan 3, but that's just my opinion. And then, let's see here. Now, honestly, I don't know if this will be in the game, but this is a hope that they will include this in the game. I'm not saying that they will have it, I'm just saying I hope they do. And that is Super Saiyan God transformations, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Now, as for Super Saiyan God, I can only see like one way of them doing this, and that's like maybe like when we're transforming, there's like a cutscene and like there's like 5 Saiyans that spawn around us, and then we just transform into a Super Saiyan God. Or maybe that's only like a story mode exclusive transformation, I don't really know. But as for Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, I honestly think they can easily include that into the game. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, like in Dragon Ball Super, how Goku and Vegeta, well, mostly I'm talking about Vegeta, because Vegeta basically became a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan without even bothering to transform into a Super Saiyan God. And that was, he trained under Whis, and that's what they can do for Xenoverse 2, is have us train under Whis, have them teach us like his moves and stuff. But like for the final mission, he teaches us like better ki control, and then like maybe he'll have us fight like maybe himself or Beerus, or maybe even Goku or Vegeta for that matter. And like, I don't know, we just get like, either after we beat the quest, I mean not the quest, but the training session, or during it for that matter, we just transform, or like get the transformation while we're doing it. And like during the last one, he can like send us to that mysterious like time chamber place that in Whis' staff, as I like to call it, the God time chamber, or like the Chamber of the Gods or something like that. And like we can unlock the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form, or Super Saiyan Blue as people now like to call it. And let's see here, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan God Blue Kaioken. That I'm pretty much gonna go on a limb and say it's not gonna be on in the game, but you never know, they might actually include that, maybe as DLC. But I can see kind of that happening, because it's like I said, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan requires better ki control, and like it's, I guess, easier to maintain Kaioken. While I don't think they might include times 10 like they did in Dragon Ball Super, I honestly think just like times 1 or times 3 is good enough. Maybe not times 10, but times, I don't know, maybe they might allow us to do times 22, but still. As for the Kaioken transformations, I think they're fine as they are, but like the one thing I don't like about Kaioken is like there's not really much of a drawback like there was in both the anime and the manga, because in the anime and the manga, the Kaioken transformation, like even though it gives you like a great power boost in like speed, strength, agility and all that, it has major side effects and it draws back and does all this damage to your body. And as for Xenoverse, after your stamina runs out, you just like go out of the Kaioken, you just wait for your stamina bar to like run out, like gain again, so that you can transform back into the Kaioken state. I honestly think that like there needs to be like a mechanic or like a thing in the game where like if we de-transform from Kaioken, like we need to be stunned or like our health decreases or something like that. Give us like make Kaioken more realistic like it was in both the anime and the manga. Like I understand if they're trying to like I understand why they did what they did in Xenoverse 1, but I just think that would improve it and make it more realistic, if you know what I mean. And same goes for Kaioken times 3, Kaioken times 20, even times 10 if they do decide to include that in the game. And let's see here, what else? Oh yeah, hairstyles. This is a big thing. We need more customizable hairstyles, not just in general for like character customization, but we need more like Saiyan exclusive hairstyles, because basically humans and Saiyans are basically almost the same thing. It's just the humans in Xenoverse 1 are basically a weaker version of the Saiyans. They basically look the same, and they basically like when you customize them, they basically like have the same hair, the same clothing and everything. There needs to be more customizable Saiyan hairstyles. Like for example, like Goku's hair, instead of it being a wig, like actually allow us to like actually customize it too. And when we transform it to a Super Saiyan 1, 3, 2, 3, and even Super Saiyan God, or like allow the hair to actually stand up instead of actually giving us like wigs. Same goes for like Vegeta's hair, or like Trunks' hair, or you know, like we don't like the hairstyles in the Xenoverse 1 were good, but there's only so much you can do. And like especially when you're running around Toki City online, it's like you run into like the same generic looking characters all the time, and it gets kind of repetitive. It really does. And there's like no creativity. Like there is some creative elements to it, but like it just doesn't like it, you get the sense of deja vu when you encounter these people. And like I don't like the idea, because I ran into so many people online that had the same character named Goken, and they looked exactly like my character Goken, like the same hair, the same clothes, the same like moveset and everything. And that's just, I mean, it's fine that people can customize it to their character to look whatever they look like, but I want my character to be unique. I want it to look different from most people that I find online, because that's another thing. When you're fighting people or interacting with them online, you don't want to like look at the same thing, because it's like, oh well, this person has the same ideas as I do, and it's like this person's not really that original, when they actually are original. It's just the limitations of the game, and you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just saying that there needs to be more customization for the Saiyans, and that there needs to be less limitations when it comes to just customizing in general. Now, this video is only exclusively to the Saiyan race. I would be doing the Nameks, Frieza race, Majins, and other races too in my other videos, but mainly this is for the Saiyans. Other than the transformations, the hairstyles, and the hair sticking up, even for like unlocked potential, like the hair needs to stick up, just like Gohan's was. Even though Gohan's hair didn't stand up that much, you can tell there was like a difference. His hair was like sharper, if you know what I mean. And that's what we want as getting people who are going to be buying and playing is Xenoverse 2. I want Xenoverse 2. I don't want it to be like the well, of course I want it to be the perfect DBZ game, but will it be the perfect DBZ game? No. There's no such thing as a perfect game. I mean, you can exaggerate and say the game is perfect, but really there's no such thing as a perfect game. There's always room for improvement. And that's why, like, we need to like make these like feedback videos and stuff like that, so we can tell Bandai Namco and DIMS what we want in the game to help improve and make more sales, because Xenoverse was literally one of the best-selling anime games for last year, and that's not an overstatement either. It literally was one of the best. Matter of fact, I think it was the best-selling anime game in 2015. And it only makes sense that if they listen to us and listen to like what we want and like what we have to say, they can make it even better and probably attract more people and get more money out of this. And I think I've pretty much gone over everything. Let's see here. I went over transformations, I went over hair, I went over customization. I'ma just restate, I don't know if I said this earlier, but just to make sure I get my point across. When I say want more exclusive customization options for the Saiyans, I mean like not just hair too, I mean like clothing and stuff. Because Saiyans pretty much get almost all the clothes, but they hardly have, I don't even think they have any exclusive clothes. I think every race has exclusive clothes, except for Saiyans and Earthlings, or humans if you want to call them that. And like, the fact that basically like, because pretty much, when it came to Xenoverse, when everybody started out, I'm pretty sure everybody started out with a Saiyan, or if not, they started out with a Namekian or Frieza race, or maybe a Majin, if they actually were just going like blind into the game. But I guarantee you, most people were starting out as Saiyan, and because of that, the Saiyans are pretty much like the OP race of the game. People are already complaining that the Saiyans are too overpowered, and which I don't disagree with them, but then again, I'm saying they can make it to where the Saiyans are equally balanced with the other races. Like for example, the Super Saiyan transformations and how it gets not infinite ki because ki runs out as time progresses, but like as time progresses the ki basically drains, but like you're able to spam like infinite, like not strike supers, ki supers, and like all these like attacks that consume ki, and you basically spam them while you're in your Super Saiyan form. And like that's when you're going against people online is really bad. I'm saying that instead of allowing Saiyans to like spam, because the only good reason I can think of them actually allowing spam to like be in the Super Saiyan forms was like when you're doing the story mode, and like when you're going against like those hard missions during the story mode. Like for example, when you and Trunks are facing Beerus and Whis, so when you had to face like 6 to 7 different like miniature boos and stuff, yeah, that stuff was hard, and like you kind of had to rely on spam. But like when it comes to online, that is really bad. Like I've encountered many people who spam, like they just turn Super Saiyan and then they just spam all the time. And like I get like some people want to like keep it in there so they can feel a sense of accomplishment when they actually beat the spammers and stuff, and try to like dodge them because they have skills and stuff. But like it's unenjoyable for like many people, including all the DBZ YouTubers on YouTube, including myself, because as much as I like the idea of the feature, I don't think when it comes to online it's the best idea, because like you already have, like with the level cap being level 99, and people already having the ability to maximize not 1, not 2, but 3 of your stats, well, almost 3 of your stats. And then basically people are creating these broken builds. Like say I was to create a Majin, right, and it was level 99, I could basically have 100 health, 100 strikes, and my defense is already high enough, and then the rest can go to like my stamina and stuff, and there you go, you basically have a tank which can dish out hits, and like it can basically one hit pretty much everybody online, and that's not good. As for the Saiyans, with the level cap still being in mind, like say like my current character Goken that I'm using right now, like let's say I'm level 95 right now, but let's say I was level 99, I could have 100 health, 100 ki, and the rest can go to my stamina. Alright, and since I have the Z-Soul Wahaha got you, which basically means that every time I get hit I gain more ki, and I got Angry Shout, which basically like uses my stamina bar to gain more ki, I can basically stay in Super Saiyan for a really long time. And since I would have, let's say, 100 in ki, I could basically spam it and dominate everybody online, which is unfair. I don't spam when I play online. I actually fight fair, and even though I have the Z-Soul and like the moveset that I do, which I can use for spam, I don't spam. And that's something that definitely needs to be removed from the game, is spam. Because nobody wants to fight a spammer, and really, if you want it, like the main gripe people have about this game is the fact that when you're fighting another custom character, you either fight somebody with some skill, no skill, or a lot of skill to the point where you just don't even stand a chance against them. But even the people who have like a lot of skill, like for example JRZ Saiyan, Virgo Durai, and a whole bunch of other people like Rhyme Style, even they have a hard time when it comes to spammers because of the terrible hit detection and all that, and the lag online with people with bad internet. Even you see me in my road to level 99 series, dealt with people that have way terrible internet, and like what Bandai Namco needs to do is fix the hit detection, and like they need to like mainly focus on their servers, because that's another thing too. They need to fully support their servers. They need to make sure it's actually in good condition and maintain it. I pretty much got way off topic, but that's pretty much it for the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There will be more Xenoverse 2 videos in the future. This is Perry the Platypus 3 signing out. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next